Hello. So, Happy New Year. And I know I have done several videos on obesity, diet, exercise in the past. But since I have come to realize that a lot of people in the month of January do the New Year's resolution to lose weight, eat healthy, lose fat, etc., I thought that I will just do some kind of review in maybe one or two videos. So this is kind of a summary or certain things that I mentioned in my several videos before. So today I'm going to talk about the exercise and of course the weight loss that most of the people have resolution for. I know very few people who want to do exercise because they feel good after doing exercise. But majority of the people do it because that's the right thing to do, that's a good thing to do, that's a healthy habit, and of course, that helps them to lose weight. So I want to kind of start with certain things and then kind of slowly get into it. Number one, if you want to lose weight, exercise alone is not going to cut. Exercise alone will not make you lose weight. It certainly will help as a healthy habit and on the long term. But it must be accompanied by some dietary changes where you are reducing the calories or you're making fasting or something. I've said it before, but I'm going to state it again that 31 minutes of bicycling, 31 minutes of bicycling is equal to 52 peanuts. That's kind of not very good because a handful of peanuts are consumed very quickly, while to burn the calories that you have gained from the peanut eating will take 31 minutes of bicycling. A lot of men say that they do housework, and 90 minutes of housework will be equal to 16 French fries. So, as I stated, exercise alone is not enough, and it must be accompanied by diet. Some kind of dietary changes are essential to lose weight. You cannot burn enough calories without changing the diet, period. So now to talk about exercise quickly, there are three things that I like to see people do. And this is usually for a little bit older people, but certainly applicable to every age group. So number one is the flexibility. Number two is muscle toning and or muscle mass and muscle strength. And third is aerobics or cardio as it is called. So I'm going to go kind of a simpler way. Everybody knows that flexibility is essential. Most of us can't sit on the ground in a lotus position. Forget about sitting it in a lotus position for 10 minutes. We can't even sit down on the floor and forget about even having a lotus position. And that is because our hamstrings and several muscles in the thigh, the quadriceps, they are not flexible. We have never made a habit of sitting on the floor, and the muscles are too tight for us to do simple thing which is sitting on the grounds. Same thing holds true about touching our toes without bending the knees. And again, the same thing is because our hamstrings are too tight. And so everybody must do a stretching exercises as a part of overall fitness or exercise program. And one must start with this stretching. The simplest way to know is that we should stretch all the muscles and put all the joints through the full range of motion that it has. Remember, the elbows and knee have only two motions, but the shoulder and hips have several motions, including rotations, internal rotation, external rotation, abduction, adduction. And these must be done so that one does not get frozen shoulder or one does not hurt these shoulder muscles, needing any kind of intervention by orthopedic surgeon. So the flexibility is simple to understand. You must do it for your lower back, upper back, neck, shoulder, knees, hips. And as I said, try to stretch the muscles where they seem to be tight, especially in the lower extremities. So lower extremity muscle stretching is very important for flexibility and must be done at the start of the exercise. Some people feel that you can warm up muscles a little bit and then do it. Either way, it needs to be done. And again, this can be achieved in literally less than 5 to 7 minutes, maximum 10. The second part is muscle toning or gaining the muscles. There are commercially available scales, and they're not that expensive anymore, where you can calculate the percentage body fat simply by standing on the scale. These are not the most accurate, but they're certainly good guidelines, and they do advise. There are handheld ones which are in most of the gyms, but these ones do give you a percentage body fat. The percentage body fat is very important factors. In females, the percentage body fat is much higher, and so losing weight becomes difficult because the muscles consume the calories, not the fat cells. So whenever you are active, only the muscles will be acting. When you are inactive, there's the basal rate or basal metabolic rate that is due to the muscles. And of course, the respiration and other organs function, but mainly the muscles. Fat does not consume. So if somebody is 200 pounds of weight, has 30% fat, effective calorie burning machine is 200 minus 30% of 200, which is 60, only 140 pounds. Somebody who has 15% body fat, effective muscles that burn the calories are 200 minus 15%, which is 170 pounds. So when 170 pounds of muscles are burning calories versus 140 pounds, which one is going to lose more? Certainly the one where you have more calories being burned than the less. Now I spoke this very general terms because there is a water, there is a blood, there are bones. So don't take and tell somebody that I was taking something lie. But no, we're talking about muscle mass and percentage body fat, and it becomes very essential. So you must try to build the muscles, and as we get older, or when females are postmenopausal or otherwise, building the muscles becomes difficult. But certainly after a certain age, you can tone the muscles by doing the weights. And when the females do the weights, it literally prevents the osteoporosis or thinning of the bones. So muscle toning is important. Building muscle mass is very important if you want to lose weight. But to prevent the injuries, simple thing, you're sitting in a car, you stretch your right hand or left hand at the back seat to grab something. If your muscles are not flexible and toned, you might injure your shoulder. If you're lifting something just to help somebody, again, if your muscles are not toned, not strong, you're going to hurt your back. So muscle toning is very important as much as flexibility, and exercise for that is important. So muscle toning must be done in groups, and you can do upper extremity belly, lower extremity belly. And again, this must be combined with the flexibility. So flexibility every day or at least 4 to 5 times a week. Muscle toning, again, 4 to 5 times a week along with the flexibility. But one day you could do upper extremity and neck. Other day you could do lower extremity and belly. Again, I don't need to stress how to exercise with the weights, but you must do enough to stretch the muscle, strain the muscle, but not injure it. And I will talk about this briefly along with the cardio in my next video. Thank you for watching. Have a happy new year. Hope you like it and subscribe.